Hey there, Coastal Bend. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Post your questions you have about the weekend forecast now. I didn't see any questions pre-posted in our Jazz Fest forecast that was posted on Facebook earlier this morning. So we'll get started right away. One thing I want to note is first, we're going to talk about the drought monitor. And then if you want to see a close-up view of the South Texas Futurecast heading into next week, when we could see a chance of rain, some rain, I'll let you know that. The last time we had rain, I believe, was October 11th. So it's been a while, right? And this is how our drought monitor looks right now. This is factoring in that rainfall from October 11th in the drought monitor because a lot of it fell Tuesday into Wednesday, and that's not factored in. The drought monitor closes Tuesday morning, and then they do all the calculation, and then it's released on Thursday. So this is our latest drought monitor. It was released this morning at 8 a.m. So this is one of the first times I'm showing it. It is abnormally dry still in Corpus Christi, Nueces County, San Patricio County, but Alice, Freer, so Duval County, Jim Wells County, dealing with drought-free conditions, at least at this time. Kingsville borderline, a mixed bag of no drought to moderate drought through Claiborne County. So that's what we're looking at on the drought monitor. The worst conditions into northern Aransas, Refugio, and B County. Unfortunately, not a lot of relief there. So we're going to get to the weekend forecast. Hold on tight. But first, here's where we saw the biggest improvements. That was out west, closer to the Mexico border and through Laredo. Yeah, big improvements in the drought monitor there. And really it was one step, but no drought is what it went to. So I call that a big improvement. 26.1% is the Choke Canyon lake level right now, combined with Lake Corpus Christi only at 52.5%. We're currently at 33.4%. So we're desperate for some rain in our watershed. Over the last month, we've fallen 1.6%. So we fall 3 more percent. So that's on average about 2 more months from now. We will be at that 30% level, which does put us at stage 2 water restrictions. So that is not good news. Yesterday, no rainfall, but for the month of October, we are running above normal thanks to the rain we saw earlier in the month, but we're still well below normal by over 3.5 inches for the year. High pressure is going to slide over the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to help provide us with a chance for some rain as we look ahead to early next week. I'll break down when we see that rain in just a second, but first, here's your rainfall coverage. Nothing for the weekend. So this is your weekend forecast, so look there. Rainfall, we do see an isolated chance for some rain heading into Monday. Jazz Fest taking place this weekend. It's also Surftober. Lots of pumpkin patches are open. So if you have plans to be outside, overall, it's not the worst weekend, but it is going to be a warmer weekend and a more humid weekend. 90 degrees, your high on Saturday, 88 on Sunday due to more cloud coverage. This is specifically for downtown Corpus Christi. Downtown tends to be anywhere between 2 and 4 or 5 degrees cooler than what is recorded at the airport, just because there's a little bit more humidity. You're getting that onshore wind typically coming off Corpus Christi Bay. So I dropped temperatures a little bit for Jazz Fest, but still low 90s. Friday and Saturday, 88 with more cloud coverage and a little bit more wind though there on your Sunday. Ooh, going to the Ohio Penn State game. Have fun, David. I have no idea what the weather is going to be like in Ohio, but here's a look. As a cold front's moving through the Northeast and the Midwest right now. That front is also moving through Texas, but we are on the dry end, and unfortunately, the drier end of that front means that our temperatures are not going to change. So high pressure slides in, brings in some of that desert southwest air, and we're only going to bump our temperatures up, but our dew point falls. When we see more moisture coming in, that's going to come from this feature I have circled, right? So that is Hurricane Norma. In the Pacific Ocean right now. It is a strong Category 3 hurricane, and it's going to move north, but weaken as it does so, and then it's going to get pulled apart as an area of low pressure develops over California. That's going to stretch that moisture into portions of New Mexico and Texas. As that high pressure slides over the Gulf of Mexico, we start to see a chance for more moisture on Monday. And so you'll notice another tropical system there in the Pacific starts to inch its way and make landfall into southern Mexico by Tuesday morning. That moisture is also going to get stretched into South Texas. So our cloud coverage really increases, but our chance of rain is trending higher as we head into early next week. And then there is another front on the way for next weekend. Where exactly that ends up, still a bit of a question mark, but it looks like it may stall near our area for now. That's how we'll put it. So it's too early to tell you what temperatures are going to be doing next weekend, which is a big weekend for Halloween, fall festivals, and so forth. So muggy meter dropping tomorrow. That's the temperature we are going to notice a difference in, our dew point. So more comfortable conditions, but hot conditions on Friday. Then the muggy meter goes up as we get that Pacific moisture coming from those two tropical systems in the Pacific. Wind speeds at the surface level are going to be out of the southeast, and that is going to increase our Gulf moisture also as we head into next week. So high temperatures with more moisture in our atmosphere are going to drop a little bit, but our low temperatures go up. So we say goodbye for good, at least not for good, but for the next 7 days to sweater weather, especially Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's going to be really mild as you're heading out the door. So hopefully you enjoyed those 50s while they were here. We may have a few 50s tomorrow, but regardless, not a lot. So this is another look at Futurecast. This is something I'm showing special right now. So tell your friends, we've got some special features on these live streams that air around 10 a.m. So you will notice that right here, what I'm showing you in the green is our dew points, and they drop Friday, right? So not as much green showing up across South Texas, mostly just right along the coastline there. As we look ahead to Saturday, Sunday, the green increases, then the white moves in. That's our cloud coverage. So we'll call it partly cloudy there Saturday. So wind starts to pick up even more on Sunday. We get more cloud coverage. Then we add in another layer of green, that lighter green shade. That's our precipitation chance. So we start to see a slight chance of rain Monday and into Tuesday and into Wednesday and Thursday. So we do see a slight chance of rain. I want to go back and show you the beginning of this forecast though for Jazz Fest. So moisture drops Friday, but it's going to be hot. We've got northeast winds, it looks like, at Jazz Fest. Very light winds on Friday. As we head into Saturday, this is lunchtime, winds mostly out of the south. That arrow showing a southwest wind though. Winds mostly out of the south, a little bit southeast. Moisture is going up. So that's that green shade increasing across South Texas. More humidity on Saturday. Wind picking up out of the south, so that's going to be coming off the bay then, especially as it shifts southeast into the evening. So you will notice some breezy conditions Saturday evening at Jazz Fest, but the increase in moisture will make the temperature not drop too much heading into the overnight hours, but we will likely be in the 70s. And then Sunday, similar story. Southeast winds a little bit stronger there, 13 miles per hour. So that will keep your high temperature with more cloud coverage cooler on Sunday if you're headed out to Jazz Fest. So here's the 7-day forecast. A little warmer today, drier and hotter tomorrow, then hot and humid Saturday, more clouds on Sunday. Isolated opportunities for rain, even a few storms as we head into early next week. Doesn't look like a beneficial rainfall per se, but we'll take whatever we can get, right? So thank you everyone so much for watching. Of course, always ask questions. If you have any, I'll be happy to answer them. And don't forget to check out our complete forecast anytime right here by downloading our KIII TV news app. All you have to do is scan this QR code, which might not be too easy if you're watching on a cell phone, but you can also just search in the App Store, 3 News KIII TV, and it should get you there as well. Have a wonderful Thursday, y'all.